Welcome back, my angels. um, yeah, thank you so much for watching my video this morning and for all the support. Actually, today we'll be talking about how to love everyone. Um, and a lot of other questions, but that was a big question I received actually from you guys. I'm not sure what that bar is on the top, but we'll see. Yeah, so thank you so much for all the support this morning on my video. It was just great to see how many of you really liked it. Yeah, reading all the comments. So I asked on my Instagram a few days back. I said I was gonna go live. I was gonna create a Q&A for my YouTube, and I asked you guys to send in loads of questions that you wanted to know about me. So I've received all your questions, and basically I'll be answering them now. So let's dive straight into it. As question number one, how do I get rid of limiting beliefs? Asked by Andrew01Ishkra. Hi Andrew. How do you get rid of limiting beliefs? Well, you basically be aware of the fact that you have some sort of limiting belief, because number one about everything is always awareness. The moment you're aware of it, that's the moment you can actually change it. You can actually get rid of something. So the moment you're aware of it, then you think about that limiting belief and you just realize that life is so precious, so you don't know what's gonna happen the next moment even. So why would you let anything stop you from doing what you want to achieve, from getting any result that you want to get? If your goal and if that thing you want to achieve um, means so much to you, means so much to you, um, and you really feel it in deep inside you, then nothing will be able to stop you. So limiting beliefs are just things that limiting, like fears, they don't you don't get you don't be, you're not getting born with fears. So they're either things that you've learned along the way, things that you've picked up along the way. Either people made fun of you before in your school times, or something in your childhood had happened, and therefore you are having this limiting belief, where as a matter of fact, if you really go deep and you go think about it, you you weren't born with this fear. You were only born with two fears, which is the fear of heights and the fear of noise, um, and nothing else. So, so therefore, once you get aware of the fact that you are having some sort of doubt or limiting a belief about yourself or about somebody else, then you just tell yourself, stop it. You let the negativity, because limiting belief holds negative vibrations as well. You let that, you acknowledge it, you be aware of it, and you say thank you for sharing, and then you let it pass and you go do what you want to do. You go ahead with what your plan was, and you go ahead with what you were supposed to do anyways. So that's one way to get rid of it. Another way is something called cognitive reframe. I believe Erik talked about it in one of his videos as well. How you actually go back to the situation, you go in, you feel the emotions as it was, but instead of the pain, you now replace it with something positive. And you need to keep doing that a few times until that thing that used to be a limiting belief to you, used to be a pain to you, will now no longer feel like that, because you've replaced it with a positive emotion, with a pleasure emotion. That's another way to do it. So I hope that answers your question. Question number 2. This is from Kiran Subhash17. Tell me something about Erik. What do you want me to say? He's an amazing person. He is. If you ever get the chance to meet him, or if you get the chance to speak with him, I would say do whatever you can to make that happen, because Erik has, somehow he has this ability or this capability to bring the best out of you, and to actually make you see things you'd never seen before, or you never even thought about before. it's I just get amazed by him like every minute of every day. So like I said, if you ever have the chance to meet him or ever have the chance to speak to him or to hang out or to do whatever with him, just go for it and make it happen, because you'll find that the moment you say bye, that you are a changed person. So, and it happens time and time again. So the more you can meet him, the more you want to. Yeah, he's amazing. So yeah. Um, Third question, Maria Nashim. When did you know about the law of attraction? So I grew up with my parents being quite spiritual already. They gave me loads of, yeah, I was already aware. I got it in my childhood. My upbringing was quite spiritual. Law of attraction, I I don't think I've ever used to call it law of attraction. I'm Dutch, so we use different words. Um, but yeah, I've always since as long as I can remember, my parents always taught me all the spirituality things, and they made me aware of a lot of things. So I'm very blessed that my parents actually gave me that upbringing, and to to be aware of energy, be aware of vibrations, be aware of everything, and of how your thoughts create things. Um, Sorry, that's the car making a noise, trying to make an appearance. Yeah, so actually, law of attraction. I don't know, like, okay, the word law of attraction. I guess in the past 3 years since I joined H Academy, and since I moved to the UK, actually those specific words, law of attraction, have came to me. But yeah, spirituality since my upbringing. Drogpa379. Where's Erik home? So I guess I kind of realize now where my following comes from. Erik is in the office, or he was in the office. He's probably on the way home. I don't know. Um, Maybe message him, ask him where he is. Kat M10. Where can I get those love water bottles? I need one. Smiley face, smiley face. Actually, at the moment, the love bottles are under maintenance. So yeah, there is a link for it. I believe it's in one of Eric's videos, but you'll find if you click on it, you won't be taken anywhere because it's under maintenance. But I think I spoken to you already, that whenever it will be available again, I will let you know. And same goes for everybody on here. If whenever it's available and you would want one, just comment below, um, and yeah, I will let you know. 6. Vervelin Travistar. How old are you? I am 22 years old. I'll be 23 in October. I'm a Libra, in case you wanted to know my star sign as well. Libra in whatever star sign you call that, and I'm a rat in Chinese astrology star signs. Yeah, so that's it. 7. Lady MYT. What it means to love everyone. I can forgive someone and move on, but it's so hard to love. Actually, if you can forgive everybody and move on, that is already an act of love. Because you'll be able to get over whatever it is they done, whatever it is you got upset about. Somehow you are able to forgive them, which comes from love. So you're already capable to love everybody. Loving everybody is basically just actually feel love for every person, every being, and everything that's around you. Because we are all one. Um, it took me a long time to actually grasp that. I always do, like, yeah, we're all one, everybody's one, everything's connected. But actually, I think it was only last year that I really understood what it meant. That, you know, how how I actually think about it is that everybody is from the same source. It's just that I might be the thumb of the source, and that person might be the pointing finger, and the other person might be the leg, you know. But that's why there are different characteristics, because this one looks different than to this one, then looks different to the leg. That's why there's different characteristics in every person. But in the end of at the end of the day, we're all one body. That's how I started realizing how, oh, it's getting too hot in here, how I started realizing how we actually are all one. And if you notice that, if you realize that, then actually, you know, this is only one thing that I've been thinking about for past few days or weeks, that, you know, I always say you have to love yourself first. But if you're all one, and if you're loving someone else, that means by loving that person is you, so therefore you love you as well, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, comment below how you think about that. But yeah, to love everybody is just be kind in every situation. Just be kind. Be kind, be loving, be try do everything in the best interest of somebody else. Um, that's how you can love everybody. And yeah, it's if you start practicing that, then that's amazing. So yeah, comment below and say I'm gonna practice love every minute, every second, and let's all do that. Let's all stay committed to that. You guys are my angels, so angels are love. um, 8. Margarita, if you could meet anyone who is still alive, who would you like to meet in person? I think you mean like a celebrity. You know, I really want to meet Angelina Jolie. She really inspires me. I seen her documentary recently, and she's such an incredible woman. She's so strong. She's really so powerful, and such a loving person, to always doing something for the greater good. So I really would love to meet her. Yeah. She's been an idol of mine since I was little. So yeah. Number 9, Praveen Arumuga. Hi. I want to be a unique model, but I have a problem of overthinking. How to overcome it? It's basically the same as what I said in the first question, how to get rid of limiting beliefs. You just stop it. You just get aware of it. You get aware that you're overthinking. Basically, just to give you some personal advice, I am a huge example of somebody who used to overthink about everything. Like everything. Um, and I realized it didn't get me anywhere. It's all it did was it took me out of this moment. It didn't allow me to actually enjoy this moment. It didn't allow me to be here now. And if you think about it, I've actually, all those time I've been overthinking, I actually don't even know what happened that day or that minute. I wasn't there because I was in my head overthinking. So it doesn't serve you, and if something doesn't serve you, why would you give attention to it? So therefore, there's two powerful words. It's called stop and it. You hear it, it comes your way, you get aware of it, you recognize it, you say thank you for sharing, but stop it, and you continue. You want to be a model? Go for it. Go apply for that agency, go apply for that modeling job, go apply for that thing that you want to do. Because if you think about it, this is actually something my good friend Tama said. She said, if you weigh it out, and if the outcome could be really great, then why don't you want it to happen right now? Why don't you just go for it and you'll find out if it really great? Because if it will be so great, then you would want it earlier, don't you? If it turns out not so great, then at least you know, and you didn't waste any more time thinking about it or wanting to do it. So stop overthinking and just go for it. Just do it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Jackaria. Hi. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Wow, I actually haven't thought about that. To be honest, like I copied your questions, but I haven't really. I didn't even read it because I thought, oh, I just answer it on the video. But maybe I should have. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. I just plan to live in every moment. I plan to be the best version of myself in every moment, and I'm just planning to take action all the time. Um, and I know that if I keep doing that, that I'll end up somewhere great. So even I don't really need to know where I will be in 5 years. Um, all I need to know is that I will be present in every moment. I will enjoy everything that happens. I will accept all the positivity that's coming my way, and I will let all the negativity pass. And I'll just be in every moment, and I'll just take action in every moment. And then I guess in 5 years' time, we'll speak again and we'll see where I've came. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Jackie, who inspires you? There's a lot of people that inspire me. My parents inspire me a lot for the way they raised me, and I'm so blessed with them. They really do inspire me. Erik inspires me a lot every day. My sister, my brother. I got a lot of people that inspire me. Yeah, I'm not sure how to name them all, but I got a lot of people that inspire me. Angelina Jolie, like I said. Yeah, I don't know, really. Um, Raya, growing up, what did you want to be or do? So actually, I wanted to be an architect when I was young. Um, yeah, that's what I wanted to be, um, profession wise. Apart from that, I always wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a performer. So actually, I never really pursued it that much. I did go to I used to be in a band in school, and I used to perform and all that, but I never really pursued it that much. Um, until now, actually, because I'm actually gonna take singing lessons as well, and I will be on New York Times Square New Year's ball drop day. I'll be performing there, so you better get your tickets. um, Yati, what brought you to your spiritual journey? So yeah, my parents already like, gave me an insight of it, and actually made me, my whole upbringing was quite spiritual because I they made me just aware of everything from since my upbringing. So it's been actually since as long as I can remember. Margie, how long have you been playing music? I've been playing music since I was 4, I believe. 4 or 5, maybe. I come from a very musical family. Everybody sings and plays an instrument, and every time we had people coming over, family coming over, it would be a really happening, even though we were in our small little house back in Amsterdam. Whereas actually, when I lived there when I was younger, it seemed really big to me. But now when I think about it, it's the square meters weren't actually that many. But to me, it was my home, and it was perfect. But yeah, we would have a lot of people coming over in that such a tiny living room. But it was fun. We were just all singing, all making music, and yeah, actually, again, as long as I can remember, I've been playing music. So I went to school, and I actually taught myself how to learn to play the piano just via YouTube and just practicing. I kind of learned I think it was my dad who first taught me the guitar, and then I just kept on practicing it. Um, then again with chords, I don't know how you call it. And YouTube, I just started just educating myself more about that. The bass I've played just in school, it's similar to the guitar, so I didn't really find it that hard. So yeah, we had a band, and no, we had no bass player, so I said, okay, sure, I'll do it, and that's kind of how I learned it. So singing, I've been doing all my life. Yeah, I think that's it. The drumming, don't ask me to drum. Don't ask me to drum. My one foot does this, other foot does this. My hand doesn't cope, so no, that's not planned out for me. Um, yeah, so actually, again, yeah, as long as I can remember, I've been playing music and I love it. So yeah, music is music speaks to the soul, right? So yeah, it's perfect. Um, Valeria Vaz. How do you deal with Erik being so popular? Um, I don't actually. Never actually really thought about it. No, I don't deal with it. I don't know really what you mean with dealing with it, but I love it. I love his popularity because, and I actually wish for him to become even more popular in as soon as possible, because the more popular he becomes, it means just that he is impacting more people. He's impacting more lives, and that's his vision and his mission. Because every day when he wakes up, every day when he goes to sleep, and throughout the whole day, no matter what he does, his mind is always thinking, how can I support? How can I serve? What can I do to be my best version of myself? And how can I make an impact to as many people in this world? So yeah, I want him to become more popular, because that means that he's that's his vision, that's his mission. So that means he's impacting more people and more lives. So I think it's amazing. I don't deal with it. I don't know really what that means. Yeah, I love it. Is that, maybe that's the answer. Um, Marga, have you ever performed on stage? Yes, I have. I have. I used to be in a band in school. We've performed. We had to perform twice a month. I believe it was twice a month, and or once a month in school, and twice a year on a podium somewhere else, whether it's in church or whether it's in a concert hall or something. Or we in Amsterdam we have those parks where you have an open stage, open podium. Yeah, so that's what we used to do. So I have performed on stage quite a lot. And aside from that, when I came to the UK, I've performed on Erik stages during the events. So I actually might perform again. So if you come to the events, comment below if you want to come join us on any event, and then you might see me perform there as well. Who's next? Gary. How many places have you traveled? Which one is your favorite? So last year we've traveled to a lot of places. We sometimes try to count it, and we can't even get to it. How many places have I traveled? I think over 10 to 20 places. I think definitely above 10. Yeah, between 10 and 20. My favorite ones, it used to be Malta. We went to Malta last year, January. It was so amazing. It's yeah, yeah. It used to be my number one, but then when we came back from Kenya this February, like, who can compete with that? So now Kenya and Malta are shared number one. Number two, I think it's LA. Yeah, LA. And number three, I think I really like Taiwan. Yeah, so that's apart from the homes, of course, Amsterdam, Newcastle, yeah, home UK. That's aside from that, of course, but actually travel to explore and to visit Kenya and Malta, number one, shared number one, then LA, and then it's Taiwan. I think Taiwan's really nice. So yeah. OMG, do you ever get sad? What do you do to get out of your funk? Yeah, I do, but not for long. I like I said in my video this morning about how everything starts from thought and how everything starts from mindset. You know, fear, sadness, doubts, they will always be there. Negativity will always be there. It's just how long do you allow it to be there. So I guess I'm quite aware of my emotions, a lot more than I used to be. I used when usually I when I used to get sad or upset. I used to even get angry. I can't remember the last time I got angry, but it used to take a long time for me to get out of it. And even my brother, my parents know that the moment I get angry, you don't come near me and you don't force me to or try to make me feel better again, because I need my time and I need my space, and sometimes it can take up to a few hours for me to actually settle down a little bit. So yeah, but luckily I don't have that anymore, because I realize how precious life is. And I used to always realize that, but not in this much depth, that I don't even want to spend any time in a negative situation. If I get sad, then I think like, what am I grateful for? And that always takes me out. So type that in the comments below to actually put that in your mind, because hearing it is one thing, writing it is actually another step of learning and a step of actually practicing it, and then speaking it is another step further. And actually, like, you have like the, how do you call it, Fisk or something, that you have like with movements, you can actually put things in your brain. So the more you do of that, the better. But just start with commenting it and writing it, that gratitude is everything. And comment that down below. Gratitude is everything, because gratitude can take you out of any situation, can take you out of any negative emotion or sadness or any fears. The moment you start practicing gratitude, that's when you realize how blessed each and every single one of us is. We are so blessed. Even the ability to speak to you guys right now, the ability to move my hands and to do everything I can do. How is it possible for a person to get sad? Of course, things happen, but that's life. Things happen. And you just need to accept that things always will happen. And that's just that's just energy. It's moving, things are happening, things are changing, and you just be grateful. Be grateful for life. Be grateful you're still here. Be grateful that I'm sharing this with you now, and be grateful that we're doing this together now. We're watching this together, and be grateful for breath, for that you're alive, for your loved ones, for you, because you are so precious. Everybody is so precious. Every little thing on this earth, a tree, a bunny, everything is so precious. Gratitude is everything. Comment that down below. Gratitude is everything. Okay, final few questions. Rita, are you scared of anything that is real? So, no. I used to be scared of spiders. I'm not anymore scared of spiders anymore. Scared of anything that's real. No. I guess sometimes I can get a bit freaked out, but that's again because of my mind. Because I used, obviously everybody once watched a horror movie, and I wish I never did. But sometimes I can get a bit freaked out by sounds in the dark or something, or by the wind blowing in the dark. And when I'm walking Faith, for example, and taking her out, and then the wind's blowing, and then I get a bit of a shiver. But I usually just breathe it out, and everything's fine again. So no, I'm not really scared of anything right now. I do have a bit of scared of heights, but I know it's a mind thing, so I just need to get over it. So maybe I should go skydiving or something to get over it. Yeah. So I think I answered the question. Rita again. What's your top three books? So I think number one, it's not a it's I didn't read it. I listened to it. It's by Alan Watts. It's called Out Out of Your Minds. Um, yeah, it's amazing. So you can download it on Audible. Um, Listen to it. He's such an incredible person. He has such an incredible mind. So Out of Your Mind by Alan Watts. Secondly, it's from Rebecca Campbell, again an audiobook. Light is the New Black. It's really good as well. So Rebecca Campbell, Light is the New Black, on Audible as well. And the third one is How to Be an Overnight Success by Maria Hatzifanis. It's basically about people and success, and it's about usually successful people. They always get to him, oh, you were lucky, or you were you, that they were just got success overnight, but nobody ever sees how much work, how much years of work it has took them, how much focus and how much dedication and action it took them to actually get to a point that then at one point it got to that point of getting there, and getting that success. Because there's no such thing as an overnight success. People people you have to action is the thing that gets the results. um, so if you the people who actually put in so much action, they will see that that your results get there. um, so that's basically what this book about. It's called How to Be an Overnight Success, but it's basically she shows how much work she put in her brand and into her vision, because she has such a strong vision and purpose that she was so dedicated for it that at one night it actually did. It was overnight that it hit, and that she got that success. So yeah, it's a really interesting and really informative book to read. It reads really simple as well. It's really nice, and it has actually pages in there of questions that you can write as well. So it helps you develop yourself as well. So yeah, those are the three books I that are my favorites at the moment. Okay, we're at the final questions. Margie, how many languages can you speak? Okay, so fluently, Dutch was my mother language. So fluently, I can speak Dutch. I can fluently speak English. Basically, I was quite fortunate that it was an obligated course in the schools I went to. So I had to learn it, and that's why every day I had so many 2 hours of English. So yeah, so English is fluent, Dutch is fluent. I can, and then there's French. There's a bit of French. I can speak a bit of French again because of school. I can speak a bit of Spanish because I just enjoyed it, and I kind of taught it myself by translating songs and stuff. I can speak a few, just a tiny few words of Moroccan because my mom's Moroccan. I can speak a little bit more Indonesian because my dad's Indonesian. I can speak a bit of Chinese because Erik taught me. Um, yeah, so yeah, that's it basically. Yeah, so those were the questions you guys sent in. So yeah, thank you so much for your questions and for being with me here live. Somehow I don't know why, but I can't see. I can't see a live chat. I think I should. Oh, I think I should enable it or something before it's possible actually to welcome to the live chat. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure why. But yeah, thank you all for joining me on this live. Thank you for all your support in this video, in this morning's video, and in the video now. Um, yeah, I'll just keep continuing making videos for you guys because I actually love it. So it's great to have this to create this community of my angels. Uh, and yeah, so thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Um, just remember to always live with love, and yeah, give it a thumbs up, give it a like if you like this video, and if it has to been of any use to you. Comment below, let me know, like, if you have any questions or any other other views on any of the questions I discussed now, please let me know in the comments box and we can have a chat about it. And remember to subscribe because I'm dedicated to making 2 videos a day for you guys, with loads of inspiration, motivation, and just the things that I learned and I'm implementing. So I'm just now passing the message on. So thank you all for watching, and it was great to be live with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow morning 8 a.m. So live with love and have a great night. Bye bye.